Every BTS era tells a story. This one, we get to watch unfold together. Welcome back to the Arirang Chronicles. Episode 3 starts now. This is BTS reply to fans online, 10 key takeaways. The moments that stood out, the ones that made me pause, and a few that quietly reveal more than they seem to. Grab yourself a drink or snack and let's get into it.
GQ we are BTS!
Today we are going undercover on the internet.
It's actually us!
First takeaway, ARMY Twitter has been saying this for years. That BTS are watching, reading, scrolling, keeping up with everything. And this interview confirms it. They like to collect ugly memes of each other to share in their group chat. We are only 29 seconds in when we come across our first inside BTS joke. Shall we keep a tally? A question about concepts brings out the cute side in RM. He jokes about doing a military concept because he loves ARMY. When answering the legacy question, Jimin refers to this as Chapter 2. And that's interesting, because from our perspective, Chapter 2 was the solo era. But from BTS's perspective, it may have just been a bridge. A way to navigate military service. Perhaps that's why their reunion was really always a given. When asked about their favorite music videos, we get, On Kinetic Manifesto and Not Today. And honestly, excellent choices. A while ago I did a top 5 BTS music video ranking and placed On Kinetic Manifesto at number 1 and Not Today at number 3. A small moment, but a revealing one. Hobie steers the discussion over to Dynamite and Butter, their most popular videos. Hobie, not RM. Namjoon estimates Dynamite's views at around 1.2 to 1.3 billion. It's actually over 2 billion, as Hobie points out. What's fascinating is observing how the BTS team will handle this new chapter. This moment indicates to me that some roles might be shifting slightly. RM used to always be the one steering the conversation to the mainstream. Something he secretly hated. Is this Hobie stepping up to take over that task? Time will tell. Let's keep our eye on that. When BTS talk about their future aesthetic, there's a shift. Less emphasis on flashy visuals. More focus on something natural. More grounded. More mature. And there's a quiet subtext here. After more than a decade in the industry, BTS may no longer feel the need to define themselves as K-pop idols. Just artists. A shower playlist question is next. After that, a fan requests Hobie does a dance challenge with Taehyung and Jungkook.
정국 씨와 B 씨가 함께하는 댄스 챌린지 찍어주세요.
New counter. Jimin obsession with killing it girl.
써서 올려?
한번 올려?
올려.
오케이.
정국 B 찍고
이렇게 3명 찍고.
오케이,
자, 저희가 하겠습니다.
Promise 1 what the ARMY actually asked for. Promise 2 bonus. Because BTS always go over and beyond. Promises delivered, that's because that's the kind of group BTS is. More BTS inside jokes. One question that stood out to me was about Kim Sok-jin. Did he really not sing before becoming a trainee? Because that's the story we often hear. But something about that never quite made sense. For me, the answer came when I finally watched Rookie King. Like a lot of newer ARMY, I jumped straight into Run BTS. And overlooked Rookie King for a while. Which is a bit of a shame. Because in one episode, Jin sings his audition song. And it's a ballad. Now if you've ever auditioned for anything musical, you know, you don't choose a ballad unless you can sing. Which suggests that Jin may have had more natural ability than the story implies. He just hadn't trained yet.
이 노래를 불렀었습니다. 정말 표정이 굉장히 안 좋으셨었어요. 근데 지금은 어떻게 될지 모르겠네요.
Jimin says if he could go back in time, he wouldn't shout, "Who am I?" during the Red Bullet tour. And what surprised me most? BTS didn't fully take the opportunity to tease him, which feels like a missed opportunity, because normally, they would never let that go. There's a running theme in this interview. RM refusing to accept the idea that BTS can't live normal lives. Movies? I go. Sauna? I went this morning. Restaurants? I sit in the general area. While everyone else is saying it's difficult, RM is just quietly living his life. And I loved that. Question: best photo of Jimin? Answer: Jimin at Dior. Agreed. Discussion turns to the account Fetru, who makes the mini BTS with huge head. He made one for this GQ video. Jimin says that guy did a Dior one and that's his best photo. When asked what new fans should listen to, BTS say their newest music, which is not surprising, but I actually agree, because becoming ARMY during an active BTS era is a completely different experience. The excitement, the discovery, the chaos, all the content will always be there, but experiencing BTS in real time, that's something special. And of course, this interview came with multiple BTS inside jokes. If you already know them all, you're doing well. If not, don't worry, because that's exactly what Lulu's Tips is for. This is one of 3 spin-off videos from this episode. Look out for these, coming soon. The Arirang Chronicles continue. Where will Bangtan take us next?